Hello, and welcome to Boardgame Basecoats. Today, we're taking a tour of my apartment. I've been moving the last couple months, and hopefully I'll be in this place for a while, so I felt it was a good time. So there's door number 1 out of this hallway. Most closets don't have a place to hang clothes, so there's door number 2 actually. I've got a bunch of these storage boxes, you'll be seeing those. I'm not quite unpacked yet. Ooh, Japanese toilet, yay. With all important slippers. Moving on though, down the hall. Next door here would be the shower area. I use my laundry bags there as my floor mats. Yeah, they dry quick. Obviously, still getting set up. Japanese bathrooms, what's most important? The tub, and there it is. I think this is like a senior community, so there's a bunch of these support bars just everywhere in here. The all-important flexible shower head. Let's go ahead and head back to our hallway. Here's another door, and I don't open any of these doors except for the main one. Here's the only hardwood floor room. Bunch of the storage boxes in here. I've got those to kind of black out the light. There in the corner are all my CCGs. Really just got random stuff stored in here. Whether it's build stuff to build with or storage for card games and such. Let's go ahead and take a peek at some of these boxes. Yeah, here's my War Machine stuff. Yeah, gotta get those painted. We'll do that. Here are my here's my terrain box for the most part. Here is my raw materials box. And I buy like weird Gundam bottles that are shaped like this, so I can salvage those for parts and use them to build other things. So let's go ahead and head off into the rest of the apartment. Now again, I don't use any of these doors, but really this kind of apartment is not typical for Japan. I think this is kind of typical for like an older style apartment. This is pretty much the only door I use to exit in the hallway. Hardwood floors for the kitchen area, and obviously just had the internet installed, so I'm back here online. There's all my DVDs, still haven't unpacked them. Got the food, tiny fridge, all important toaster. Oh yeah. Yeah, just hide my dirty dishes there. Over here is going to be the painting and crafting station. Yeah, a bunch of materials there. All my paints. Yeah, not quite happy with that. I'll probably stick these on top. Got my 3D printer here. Bought this before I started doing all this moving. Still haven't even printed a single thing. I will get to it. Here's the computer area, painting area. Letterkenny, thank you for sanity. And for my painting, yeah, here's my trays and Bible. Thank you very much for that sanity as well. I got my 2 paint brushes now. Here's the one I've been using just forever. Just a simple, from the blue foam, whatever. And here's actually one that I bought before I started moving all around. I haven't even used that yet, but looking forward to it. Haven't listed the type of air compressor I have, and it's, what is it, an Airtex there? There's my computer, so let's get to it. Tatami rooms, woo! And I've got 2 of them. So this room, I decided will be, there's door number 2, by the way. Looks like a wall. So move enough times, just board games get damaged. And so there's where the big ones are. Here's where the small ones are. And as you can see, wow, that collection just gets bigger and bigger every time I move. Dragon Gias there. Here are my Clicks games and some D&D minis. Ooh. Anachronism from History Channel. Bunch of trays. Hey, some AD&D 2nd edition stuff. But yeah, here are the Clicks, so horror Clicks, and it's pretty much separated by expansion. Moving down here, these are Disc War type stuff. Got stuff I've never even opened, so sets there. And my pride and joy here actually is this Armada. Got a full set of that and the expansion there. We'll be playing that on the channel at some point. Down here, just some random games. Here are the few puzzles I've actually purchased in my life. And here's some other random stuff. And ooh, yeah, Hecatome. Yeah, I got a bunch of this too. Yeah, we'll be seeing that on the channel as well. Alright, so one thing about, sneak peek at what's coming up. So some unboxings here, and there'll be a quick playthrough because I do want to get right back to it. Let's go ahead and take a look at some games. And yeah, interesting thing, so here, these Dungeons & Dragons games, I've actually lost them, and these are actually new. I had to buy them again. The other games I've lost over the years, I have not been able to replace just because, you know, stuff goes out of print, so sadness. I've arranged pretty much by publisher. Here's some Fantasy Flight stuff for the most part. Here's some other arts and craftsy stuff. I think those are some Space Marines from Space Hulk that I started to assemble. Down here, yeah, these games are damaged in some horrible way. So these are the huge Fantasy Flight box games, and they'll need to be repackaged when I get more of those plastic containers. Here's, for the most part, the AEG games I have. Some other random games here. In no particular order. I'm pretty much just putting them, I put them up here by size, more or less. Here's some Navia Drap starter boxes. So back in those plastic containers are the lion's share of my figs. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's the all-important air conditioning. That just got installed in the apartment. And oh, thank goodness, because Japanese summers are no joke. Looks like I've got 2 Dread Fleets, 2 Space Hulks, but actually thanks to auctions and such, I've got like 10 million sets of the actual terrain, more than the figs. You saw there my Plaid Hat games. Oh, hey, Conan comic. Yeah, I got a bunch of these. Pretty much got the full set in the other room. There are my Portal games down here. Some random other goodness as well. And down towards here, some more mini type games. Here are a bunch of CCG stuff. I really got to organize all that I have. And yeah, there's the green screen for now. I'll probably stick it in this room. Some manga. There's my AD&D, D&D, and mostly my AD&D 2nd edition stuff. Yeah, ignore the clothes. Art books and other books, and my comic books, mostly just the Conan stuff. And there's some other type clothes. And there is the third door, which I pretty much don't use. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up the tour. Hopefully I can get back to it. It's been a couple months. I haven't been making videos, and it's been feeling weird. But yeah, should be here for a while. So thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Bye.